Okay, hello everybody. This side of the video is a little more boring because I'm not getting the over-the-head shot, which is why I'm doing voiceover. So I will be talking throughout this one, and you guys don't have to listen to the droning on of music. If you know, I thought that was pretty funny, which is why I left it unedited. I was listening to music on my laptop, and for the first part of this video. And the Nano was taped to the rafters of the ceiling, and it picked it up, and it picked me up singing, and I don't know, I just thought it was really funny, so I didn't put any music over it or do a voiceover or anything. But yeah, so I'm thinking about doing some more overhead shots. Alright, maybe I should talk about what I'm actually doing. So I installed wood sides. The reason I chose wood was because it's very sturdy, and the only polycarb I had was plexiglass, and it was really thin, and it wouldn't hold the sides. There was large gaps in between the shell of the Maverick and the barrel of the Longstrike, so I needed something to fill that gap for structural support and for cosmetics. So I chose wood, and I cut it into the shape, well, you can't see it right now because I turned it over, that is on the blaster. It's almost identical on both sides. One is slightly larger than the other, but that's a miscalculation. It wasn't on purpose. And I pretty much drowned the whole thing in hot glue. And it's very structurally support right now. Like, a lot of people think, hot glue, oh, it's not going to hold. No, that's holding. I banged it against the desk a couple times to make sure, yeah, it's not going anywhere. But, yeah, hot glue is pretty powerful stuff. I actually broke my first hot glue gun. Definitely not my first one, but I broke a hot glue gun, the white one that you saw in the previous video. Yeah, well now if you notice I'm using a black one in this video because I went out to the hardware store and bought another one. And actually, this one's giving me problems too. I don't know. Something about the glue sticks are like a hair thicker than they're supposed to be, and it screws the whole thing up. Pisses me off, but anyway. What am I doing right now? I'm screwing it back together so I can align the shells correctly and have it all line up, just have it be smooth. And to be honest, it is slightly crooked. I'm looking down the barrel of it right now and it's finished. The Maverick is slightly to the right. It's the barrels don't line up, but the Maverick still shoots straight. It's yeah, I did a really bad job of describing that, but it's off to the side, but the whole blaster's off to the side, so the barrel's still pointed forward without an angle. And I'll be doing a couple more videos on this, so I'll try to explain that concept a little better when you're actually seeing me holding the blaster. Alright, so what I'm doing right now is gluing in polycarb tube to the back stock so it's actually structurally sound, so you can like push your weight into it with your shoulder and it won't be like the stock the stock is flimsy, as we all know, and this is just structural support, so yeah, it won't break, because it pretty much will break if you leave it stock and you put weight on it. So yeah, and everything about this is like drowned in hot glue, but it's not without means. It has its purpose. And then I have to unscrew the whole thing, line up the internals. Oh, in the next little clip you're gonna see how I lined up the triggers, I think, unless I've got a clip off. But it's funny, clip off. What am I doing right now? Unscrewing it? Oh yeah, so this is going to be test fitting all the internals. And honestly, I've always hated wiring triggers, but I needed the trigger to be right next to the Recon trigger for comfort and for simplicity of use. So obviously I needed to use a wire trigger. And yeah, what I'm doing right now is screwing around with my hot glue gun because it's like not working. And it's very frustrating. Alright, so yeah, that was the link trigger. So test fitting all the internals. And overall, like, I put about 6 hours of work into this blaster today, and I had, like, no problems almost. It was almost completely problem-free, which is, like, a real accomplishment for me, because normally it's like, okay, take it apart, redo this, redo that, start over, but this was like, nope, everything's gonna work perfect, and we're not gonna give you any problems. So I was like, that is really cool, which, like, I don't know, I get discouraged. So this is the overview of the internal layout. And you know, I kept it moderately simple because, again, I only put 6 hours into it. I put up to like 20 hours into most of my blasters. But this is just a quick one-day project. I really love one-day projects because you can go crazy with them, but they don't sit in a drawer for forever waiting to be finished, because it's like, you know what, I'm gonna work one day on it. If I don't finish it, then I don't finish it. But yeah. So when you devote a whole one day to nothing but a blaster, you really get some quality work in on it. And I was very impressed with what I could do in 6 hours. I really hope this is recording my voice right now and I don't have to start over, because I can't see the volume bars. I hope that just means it's not loading while it's recording. Okay, so yeah, screwing it all back together, which I don't even know I have this in here, but I do, so you guys get to watch me put my blaster back together and listen to me talk. I did actually, there was like an additional 24-minute segment I took with my Nano before the footage that you saw in the first video, but it got, the file got corrupted when I exported it to iPhoto, which, yeah, I wasn't too happy about that. But, so you guys did miss the initial work that I did on the Recon, which was just, like removing the air restrictor and the locks and putting E-tape around the plunger and stuff. Just simple stuff. So here you go. Here's a overview of the blaster. You guys will be seeing a lot more video time on this, don't worry. So, see you next video.